Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Rob, also known as Checked Out, and today we're going to be talking about whether you should hold or sell the YEEZY 350 Dazzling Blue, as well as when the best time to sell this shoe is for the most amount of profit. And as we know, this shoe is currently dropping on February 26th, so that is in 2 days from now. Finish line exclusive access just went out this morning, and FLX results go live tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully this video is out in time for you guys to see it and make an educated decision as to when to sell this pair for the most profit. And as you know, guys, quick shout out to my Discord group. If you are looking to get in-depth sneaker information for every single release, as well as how to become a better reseller, definitely consider joining. All that will be in the description below. I'm personally running ACO for all my members tomorrow, and we already know that we're going to cook a huge clip. So good luck to me, I guess. And if you're in my Discord group, you guys know the deal. We're going to have everything covered. And if you're not, good luck. If you want to join, links are in the description below. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into this video. Gonna try to keep it short and sweet. So I have the market up on my phone right now, and currently common sizes are sitting around 315 plus, which is pretty good for a YEEZY 350. However, I will say that with a retail of 230 after tax, it'll probably come out to around 245, 250. So market definitely looks good. However, like when you add up all those taxes and fees, you know, if you were to sell on apps, you're probably not going to make too much. And that's obviously like if market were to hold from currently to all the way to the release date. So that's probably not going to happen. In my opinion, I'm expecting a pretty big drop in the market price. I want to say hopefully these stay at around 300 to 310 on release day. However, we could even see them drop to 290, but I don't really think that's going to happen. I think most sizes are going to sit around 300 to 310 on release day. So with that being said, should you hold or sell this? Well, me personally, I'm going to be selling all of the pairs that I get as soon as possible. The pairs that I have already in store, I'm already going to pre-sell them on the release day. And the online pairs that I hit, I'm going to try to sell as pre-sales, but I'm just going to sell as soon as I get them in hand about a week later. And here's exactly why I'm going to do that. So if you are lucky enough to get pairs on release day in the store, like you're able to get them in hand on release day, that will 9 times out of 10 always be the best time to sell. It doesn't necessarily matter like what pair it is, if it's a YEEZY, Jordan, or Dunk. Most of the time, that's when market will be at its highest for the next like 4 months. So that is typically always the best time to sell. Now, there are sometimes that outlier where we have an undervalued shoe, such as the Jordan 4 Oreos, where on release day they're going for around like 280 and now they're like 450, but that's an outlier. I'm predicting that the 350 Dazzling Blue will be at its peak in the next 6 months only on release day, and then it'll slightly just decrease over time as more and more people get their pairs. So with that being said, if you have pairs on release day, definitely sell, sell, sell. You will most likely be able to get the most profit, even if you were to sell on apps on that release day. Now, what if you hit a few pairs on Yeezy Supply, Adidas Confirmed app, all that other stuff that takes usually about a week to get to your house? Well, I'm personally thinking still sell. Unfortunately, prices probably gonna decrease a good amount, about $20 to $30 from the original release date. So if we were to put that in number terms, let's say market settles at 310 on release date, then a week later prices will probably be around 280 to 285. So there's definitely going to be a lot less room for profit. However, I'm still encouraging you to sell even when you get your pairs a week later, because if you're not going to sell, then somebody else will. And normally you don't want to really think like that. However, you have to keep in mind this is a YEEZY 350. It does have a very high retail compared to other shoes that you could be investing in, and it will not have as much return. It's a pretty good looking shoe. I'm not really a fan of it, but I know a lot of people in my Discord group are saying that they really do enjoy this one a lot and are keeping a few pairs. So definitely I'm thinking it's going to be very easy to sell these locally or on like OfferUp, your Instagram reselling page, or even Grailed. If you sell on there, you shouldn't really have a problem, as there are going to be buyers for this one. And you could probably sell it locally for around 280, 290. Occasionally you'll get that good customer who's going to pay a little bit more, closer to like 300. So yeah, if you get online pairs and they come in about a week later, still I'm suggesting that you sell these based on other history or based on the past with other Yeezys and other YEEZY 350s. They typically go down after the release. And if you guys want a prime example of that, we can look at the YEEZY 350 Beluga Reflectives, which did have a retail of $240. And we could see that around release date, it was selling for around $360 to $370. However, a few days later and about a week later, the market did crash around $330 and just steadily decreased to around $315 over time. And it is now currently sitting at $315 today. So as you can see, if you were to buy this pair for retail and hold from December 19th is when they dropped, you would be 3 months into a hold that hasn't really appreciated that much. Just another example of why YEEZY 350s aren't really good investments, especially if you're paying like aftermarket prices. They're just not the best. Another example is the YEEZY 350 Blue Tint. As you can see, obviously these released a long time ago, but if we were to look at the week before they released, they were around $370, and then again on release day they dropped to around $320, and now they're currently sitting in a size 10 at $300 a month after the release. So bringing it back to the YEEZY 350 Dazzling Blue, is this a bad investment to make on release day? No, you will likely be able to make a good amount of profit with this pair because the demand on release day and around release week will be there. However, if you do manage to get a pair, I'm encouraging you to try to sell it as fast as you can, because that's how you'll be able to make the most amount of profit, in my experience and based on other market history. But with that being said, guys, this is a very good release to go for and should have some pretty easy returns. So definitely don't hold back. Try to get as many as you can. I know me, I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Members of my group, we're going to go crazy for them. So just a lot of success coming up this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to this one. It should be actually a pretty fun drop. But with that being said, guys, I wish you guys all the luck for this week's release. Make sure to enter for the FLX raffles, as that's really the last raffle that we have left, and that's where majority of the people are going to see a lot of W's. So definitely don't sleep on that. Smaller accounts have been doing very well recently, so if you have a smaller account, make sure to enter it for this release, and who knows, maybe you'll win. And as always, guys, if you are looking for a quick group that has all the reselling information, how to get started reselling, how to cop limited sneakers, all that good stuff, check out the description below for the link to join. And while you're down there, if you want to check out my other two products, first we have the How to Sneaker Bot. This is for more advanced people who are looking to take their reselling to the next level and start getting into botting. This will have all the information to bring you to my level and my success with botting. If you are a beginner and want to get into sneaker reselling and know absolutely nothing, you want to try something out before getting into a monthly subscription like a cook group, definitely look into buying this class. It'll teach you everything you need to know, such as like, what is the sneakers app, how do I hit multiple entries on the sneakers app, what is FLX, finish line, how do I even start my own reselling page. All that good stuff is included in this class right here. But if you guys did make it to the end of this video, huge shout out to you. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you do want to see more. The feedback and the growth rate of my channel has been absolutely insane. I mean, you guys really are real ones, and trust me, it does not go unnoticed. We have some big things coming up for this channel. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and good luck on this week's releases. Later.